Hey, what's up, everybody? Dirty Mike D with Fat Guy Gaming here, and I decided I was going to do a little tutorial and just talk about this Pensacola, a little bit of a review on the Pensacola, because it's one of those ships that you either love or hate, and more people seem to hate it. And be honest with you, I hated this ship. I hated this ship during the grind of American cruisers. I couldn't do anything in it. I swore I would never, ever, ever play it again. But lo and behold, it's my favorite ship right now to play in ranked. And it's also one of my just favorite ships to play, period. And now if you take a look at her, she's got two front turrets, super firing 3-pack and a 2-pack right underneath it. And then on the rear, same thing, 3-pack and a 2-pack. It's got a few secondaries, not very many. 1, 2. We'll go look at the actual stats page. 3, 4. I think it's got 4 or 5 on each side. It's not got a lot of secondaries, but they will engage. They will engage. Let's take a look at it. Loadout wise, it comes with a damage control party, a couple sonars, a couple catapult fighters. Survivability, it's got a maximum 102 millimeter armor, almost no torpedo reduction, and 32,700 hit points. Not exactly a lot, but I mean, regardless of what people say, the survivability of this thing is a lot better than advertised. If you angle correctly, you will not take near as many citadels as you think. But it does go down. It does go down kind of fast if you don't play the way I'm going to try to show you to play. Artillery-wise, it's got some 203s on it. The thing can pen just about everything in its tier. Battleships, you got to get you want to get a little bit closer than 11 to 10 kilometers, and they'll start penning them pretty good. The way I have it set up, my maximum firing range is 14.6 kilometers with a reload of 14.6, and the one of the downsides of this machine is its turret traverse is not good. It is not good. And as you can see over here, it shows you've got 8 127 millimeter secondaries at a 4.5 kilometer range. They're not gonna do much, but I have got a close quarters in this thing. I believe it was a DD that I didn't notice snuck up on me, and my secondaries took him out. 19% fire chance. It will set fires. It's not the highest in its tier, but it does pretty good. The AP damage 50-60. This thing will delete DeGrasses. It will delete Galissoniers, Aobas. If an enemy cruiser is within, I'm going to say 12 kilometers sailing broadside, and you can track it right, you're going to get some citadels. This is my favorite machine for citadels right now. I think it's a very maneuverable. It's up to speed. It takes a while to get up to speed, but once it gets up to speed, it's got pretty decent rudder shift, and you can kite really well with this machine. I find that I do the best when I'm fighting while running away, or quartering away or quartering towards, so I can really shimmy and tail wag my ship. The other good thing about this is that 11.2 kilometer detection, if you're playing within that 14 to 10 kilometer range, if you have to, you can go gun silent and get out of detection of a lot of battleships before they hurt you. So you can move in, get HE off, and move out. Overview of it, it says it's got the sticky shot perk, the guns of plenty perk, and one of the negatives is that you do overpen things. I find myself overpenning things sometimes in this. I run, let me show you here. I run Scott, who I happen to have at 16 Legendary 3, with Fournette, who helps with HE damage, and Yamamoto, who helps with AP multiplier on my shots. Now, This may be something that I change, because if I'm overpending anything, I really don't want any more AP multiplier. This is something I got to play with still. I like to give me a couple extra % chance of setting a fire, another fire thing, with igniter. Punch through is another AP damage and AP multiplier. Like I said, if I keep finding that I'm overpenning these things so much, I'm going to get rid of it. His base trait is precision. At 4.75 right now, it helps a lot. 5% whenever he's completely maxed when I finally get him to Legend 4. But that's going to be a while. His commendations take a long time to rank up. And then I choose Refill Station because I like to reload a little faster over the fully packed. Because honestly, I don't find the consumables on the Pensacola all that useful. So, with all that said, we're going to go ahead and jump into a match here. If the first match don't go good, I might clip it and use the second match. Hopefully it goes decent. We'll see what's going on here. But you'll find right away, first thing I'm going to do when I load in here is check and see who I'm fighting against to decide how I'm going to load my first rounds. There's a lot of destroyers. I'll ride HE right away. Only one destroyer and a lot of cruisers, so I'm probably going to keep AP loaded. What are we on? We're on Shards. The Shards happens to have a lot of my ship's favorite thing to do, and be behind islands and shoot. So Bartana, oh yeah, let's see here. Anybody I know on the other team? No one specifically? Okay. I'm seeing a lot of things that I can penetrate pretty well. And even if you have to let your AP loose on a destroyer, if you aim a little bit low, maybe you get lucky and go through the water first, and the charge actually does full damage to him. 5,000 damage would be really nice. I don't know if that's exactly how that mechanic works. You may be doing 30% amount. So Fuso, who I'm not really going to want to mess with too much, right? Dead on. This guy's going to shoot and go ahead and just open himself up right away. I'm going to let this Dunkirk get ahead of me here. Pensacola. So I know how Pensacola's work. I'm switching to AP. This Pensacola is going sideways on me. And I'm going to see if I can't punish him for making this mistake. So zoom in a couple times, get my auto aim working, adjust, let loose. Hopefully my rear turrets, as you can see how slow the rear turrets are moving. He's going to that rock. I am also going to move hard. Come on, get him. Citadel, see? Citadel machine, 5600. Right there. I'll actually shoot it at the Fuso too, because, like I said, this thing will Citadel. He's far enough away I might be able to arc it over. This thing's got good enough arc. Nope. Alright. I'm going to start moving my guns to the other side and do a wide turn. This cruiser, this Omaha, is asking to get deleted here. He is way too far forward. This Emerald's going to be my next target. Cruisers, I like to... This is a cruiser killer. Get it. Make no mistake. Pensacola is a cruiser killer. He's smoking. Come on, get around, guns. But he's not even slowing down, so he is definitely going to be in trouble here. Alright. Line it up. Add, because of how fast these cruisers are. Citadel. Watch, here comes another Citadel, watch. Told you, two of them. Alright, see, I just took a Citadel. I am way too broadside to these other guys. You cannot do what I'm doing right now. Like I said earlier, you have to either quarter away or quarter towards. So I'm going to quarter away. I'm going to throw up my plane because I'm not seeing those guys that are behind A right now. Come on, Pensacola, show yourself. There he is. Add a little extra because he's a pretty quick machine. See what we got here. Let's see if my aim's a little better than his. A little far aft. A little far aft. Didn't have time to really change it. This guy's gonna take these stupid torps, isn't he? Nope.
Torpedoes to starboard.
DD. I'm gonna go ahead and aim right here. See if I can't start getting this DD. Too far forward, he hit the brakes, but that's okay. The HE on this thing is very decent too. American HE is pretty good. He's gonna do the forward backward thing. Two incapacitations there.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
See if I aimed him good. I did. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna push him. Use my sonar now since I didn't use it before.
Our victory is in sight.
Couple more incapacitates. This isn't a monster game for me, but it is showcasing that this thing is a decent machine.
Enemy destroyers sunk.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get a fire on this Fuso while he's concentrating on the Dunkirk. Alright, I'm gonna switch to AP and show you that you probably can get citadels on this Fuso. Now, I was taught go to the deck and just a little bit lower, and we'll see what we can do here. Deck and just a little bit lower. Okay, they didn't all break, so that's good. They were penetrations. I just learned this, by the way. Deck, just maybe a touch lower than the deck. Good damage, good damage. Might be too high there. Nope, Citadel. See? Fuso's not the toughest battleship, but you can pen it with this thing. Alright. Stop, 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 stop. Excuse me, got a little cough. So 64,000 damage game in a Pensacola, not bad. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Didn't know I was unmuted. I'll switch to HE, although I don't think I'll see this guy before he gets deleted. If I do, I'll show you what the accuracy on this thing is. Because I'll be honest with you, it's got decent enough accuracy. All 5 Citadels, at least 1 or 2 of those were on that Fuso, I think. Always remember, you're fighting with this thing either running away so that you can go dark and not be shot, or quartering towards, or even more angled so that you're not getting citadeled. Anything from the first stack back, you see the 2 fiery holes there? Those were citadels. That's what I took. Warspite's gonna die. I'm not gonna get a hit on it. Or will I? We'll fire off some rounds. I got him! See how that accuracy and the distance? Man, that's what I like about that machine right there. So there you have it. Second on the team. pretty good damage. We got 57 hits, 3 incapacitations, 5 citadels, a capture, and 3 destroys, a first blood. Alright, let's see if we can recreate that same magic right now in the second game. Once again, same basic tactic. You saw me get punished because I went broadside to a... I don't know, we'll have to look back and see if it was the cruiser or the Fuso that punished me. I think if it was the Fuso, I'd have taken more citadel damage. I think it was that, was one of the cruisers, but that's okay. Let's see here. Alright, so those Leanders are tough. Those are hard ones. I have a harder time penning those unless I'm over penning. I'll have to really pay attention to the ribbons as they come through. I can pen the Fuso. Nelson, okay. New Orleans, I know I can pen the New Orleans, but he's definitely a better tier ship than I, so. I'm going to do the same tactic where I do not go full speed here. I got Leander on my side, so hopefully he's taking smoke and not the plane. I do have HE loaded for maybe a cruiser or a destroyer that I see here. I'm at full speed. I'll throw up a plane. I always forget that I got 4 of them in this damn thing. And I'm gonna get around before I get Citadel trying to do this. Get turned around. Fuso. Hi, Fuso.
Requesting assistance.
Okay, here we go. Galissonier first. He doesn't see me because my detectability is pretty low. Guess what he's about to see? He's about to see me. Because he is riding broadside, baby. Broadside. And that is a huge mistake in that machine. Galissoniers are fast, so you have to lead them a lot. Let's see if I let them enough. Too much? Too much? No, not too much. Someone else got the big hit on him, though. Citadel. Alright, 1 down. Where does that destroyer? Alright, there's a Fuso right there. There's that destroyer, the Fubuki. And there's a Nelson. The Nelson keeps coming. I'm pretty sure I can pen that Nelson. Look at how slow the turret traverses on this thing. Honestly, you're better off steering sometimes with your rudder. Like, Fubuki's fast. You gotta lead these things a whole lot. I don't know if that was enough. We're about to see, aren't we? Yeah, a few hits, If I let him again. Not too slow. He was moving a lot faster that time. Past 10k, destroyers are pretty hard to hit. He's gonna beach himself, though. I got a hit there. Alright, so I'm full speed ahead now. Killed the one guy on this side. Looks like the other guy's turned in. Let's see if we can go harass this Fuso straight ahead. Oh, Leander. Nope. Leander's got to be our top attack. At 13, but Leander's moving pretty fast. Oh, there's a hit. We let her enough. Citadel. See? This thing, don't count it out. It is a Citadel and mother. Oh, he's slowing down for the smoke. That's why we missed so bad there. Come on, go out of your smoke just a little bit so I can target you. Come on.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
So the accuracy of this thing is very good. Alright, so we might push this Fuso. This is a mistake. Things not to do. Pushing this Fuso is one of those things you don't want to do. I gotta get turned so I'm not completely broadside when I come around this corner on him.
Fighter destroyed.
All right. Okay. We'll take that. Secondaries are engaged.
The ship is on fire.
Alright, I'm going to survive the engagement. Probably going to win this one. Now you see me go toe-to-toe on a Fuso. Alright.
Enemy battleship sunk. Our team has taken the lead.
Fires might get me, I don't know. Can be close. See if we can get shots off on the Leander before we go.
The target position.
Look at that! Another 2 Citadels.
Penetrated.
Get you to leave me alone. Alright. Let's see if we can arc over and get this New Orleans. He's sailing broadside to us. No Citadels, but we'll take it. Already up to 4. We're just going to keep blind firing over here at this New Orleans. See what we can do. That looks like it's good, though. Another Citadel and a Confederate with it. So I'm straight broadside to him right now, but he is not paying attention to me, so. Lead him. Nope. Once again, another Fuso that I aimed just below the deck line and did good damage. Hey, AtCat. See if we can't hurt that guy. It's gonna be long distance destroyer shots, but this thing's accuracy, if you have your destroyer commander even slightly leveled, is good enough. It's good enough. We're full speed. We're gonna throw our plane up just because.
Fighter airborne.
I just wish I don't know. I feel like the Pensacola, since it doesn't have torps, should have some kind of small heal or something. There we go. That's it. Team result, top honors. Personal, I only got a Confederate, 74 hits, 1 shoot down, 1 destroy, 1 fire, 5 citadels, 12 secondaries. Look, it's not a 100K game, I get it, but don't hate this ship. It's not the ship, you just gotta learn how to play it. So, thanks for tuning in. Dirty Mike D with Fat Guy Gaming. Like my page. Hit me up on YouTube or Twitch. It's Dirty Mike D in both cases. Fat Guy Gaming on YouTube and Instagram. It's Dirty Mike D. If you like this, leave a message or comment if you would like another ship showcased or reviewed. I can, if I know how to do it, I will show that ship. Thanks.